皆さんご安全に。そして変わりないですか？やまけいです。1日1つ上手くなるを目標に Nba2K21 マイキャリア試合やっていきたいと思います。今日はポイントガード編ですね。それでは行ってみましょう。
Small forward. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's Payton in at the point. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. And good that time.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridge is also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Back to Payton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Monk. 14 points from him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. And Levine with the block.
You see the quickness and focus of Levine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down.
On the wing, Levine to the inside. And then Carter with the jam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Knocked loose. Now Levine turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Passes it to Junior. Outside Porter. Here's Levine. And he banks in the lane.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, James Borrego had a few minutes to share with me. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's LaVine. Following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. 5 to shoot. And it's LaVine that time on the assist by Junior. And it's 7 points for Zach LaVine.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. LaVine matching threes and making plays.
So Charlotte calls. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ring shot on the way. LaVine, good. LaVine's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
There's that beautiful high arcing shot. LaVine looks for it the moment he touches the ball.
And small forward and power forward, Porter and Young. LaVine is out there with Payton, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. 5 on the clock. Rozier kicks to Monk. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Monk's got 6.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk, an experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. If he were to miss a lot of games, this would be a huge blow. This is a team that hoped and expected to make a deep playoff run this year. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Rozier looking around. Down low. Washington.
Oh, did you see that?
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Junior the pass to Porter. Pass to Levine. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Levine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
And there's the pass to Monk. From outside, off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
A nice shot by Young.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Rozier against Payton. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. The feed to Zeller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it in.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And you look at Devontae Graham, what a contribution.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Hornets, Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. And it's Bridges in its small forward. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Hawks, played a huge game. He had 19 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He really played a complete game out there. He just seemed to be in rhythm and always in the right place at the right time. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of. His level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Washington kicks to Monk. From outside the arc, Washington, that's good. Washington's got 5 points so far. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Levine. Junior's got his second bucket of the night. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now, here's Monk. 8 points for him. Rozier, the pass to Monk. Unloads from 13. That misses off the backboard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Connects from three-point range. Porter's got 8 points in the quarter.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
And the Hornets call time here. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform. Payton with the ball. Porter finds Hardaway. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Carter. Then there's Peyton. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Monk. And it's sent back by Carter.
Showing solid awareness on the defensive end. Carter gets a beat on that and sends it back.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Graham kicks to Rozier. Inside. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Levine can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Washington's got 6 in the quarter.
It's good to see Rozier improving as a playmaker. Passes like this help make his guys better players.
To the paint, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Okay.
For Charlotte, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Monk with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. Here's Monk. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. Shot clock at 6. And that one drops.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Hardaway kicks to Levine. Carter outside. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Bean passes to Porter. On the wing, Hardaway. Peyton outside. Releases. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Junior.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tim Hardaway.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Peyton looking around. Porter finds Hardaway. Levine with it. Outside Hardaway. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency.